Hey y'all, I want to come to y'all because this was brought up in my memories on my past memories on Facebook, and this is when my youngest was had ended up getting sick. He had been sick early on, like a week before, and I had taken him in because it seemed like he wasn't getting better. They discovered he had ear infection, put him on some antibiotics, and then sent him home. He was on antibiotics for several days, and my baby was getting worse. My husband and I went out this night, and we came home to my baby breathing like he had run a marathon and he was asleep. So I rushed him to the hospital, my husband and I, and as you can see, this is what was going on with him. Them tubes everywhere. They ultimately ended up admitting him and was saying that he may have had a bacterial pneumonia. Mind you, y'all, they ran a test for everything. They could not find it. It is my full belief that my baby had COVID. But look at the date, January 5th of 2020. Remember, COVID hit in December of 2019. So they didn't know about COVID yet. I, in fact, was telling them about it because I had heard about it. I had been reading about it over in China. And I was asking them. And nothing, y'all, when I tell y'all nothing, they ran my baby for everything. So many things was coming up. My baby ended up getting a rash. His tonsils were swollen. Like so much. My baby, it's like his whole system was shutting down. Y'all, this was absolutely one of the scariest fucking times of having a child. Because I'm telling you, they were running tests for everything. Meningitis, pneumonia, strep, flu, everything. And it seemed like everything was coming back normal. Initially, he didn't have pneumonia. They did the x-rays. His x-rays were clear. But then, like, the next day, all of a sudden, he had pneumonia. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this was scary. Now, again, you have to pay attention to the date. This is January 5th. COVID wasn't known yet. Widely known yet. Hell, it had just dropped the end of December. So nobody still knew about COVID. And so, therefore, there were no COVID tests. There were no COVID protocols. So there was no way to test my baby for COVID. But I am a firm believer my baby had COVID at this time. And it almost wiped him out. It was very scary. That rapid heart rate, because he was in the hospital until his heart rate and his breathing became normal. And that took several days. This came up in my memory, so I felt like I wanted to share it with you guys. Y'all, take care of your babies, all right? And even when them doctors don't know what the fuck is going on, because in this case, these doctors had no idea what was going on with my baby. He was being tested literally for everything. And then come find out, on the heels of this, we in a pandemic. I can't make this shit up. Love y'all. But I did want to make sure I added this. Although we all fully believe that he had COVID at that time, I do want to go ahead and let y'all know, none of us got sick. Nobody else got sick. No one else got sick, y'all. Not me, who lived in the hospital with my baby the whole entire time. Not my husband, not any of the other children, or nothing. I just thought I would throw that out there. None of us ended up with it. Okay, I'm leaving now.